Welcome back to another episode of Shut Up and Do It Yourself. So today I wanted to show you how you can cool your house down without actually having air conditioning. So this is actually pretty old tech. It's an attic fan, and this is a pretty big one. I think it's like 30 inches by 30 inches or something, but it creates a lot of pressure. So it's going to pull all that hot air. I'm actually in my attic. This house was built in like 1905, so it's pretty old, and it gets real hot. So we actually have a two-story house, and that part over there is the part we live in, but this part is not. It's not a livable part right now. And what happens is in the summertime, the metal roof gets nice and hot, and it just holds all the heat in this attic area, and it just makes it so difficult to keep the house cool. So I installed this attic fan, and it's a little different than how they say to install them. Typically you install them like this. I know it's weird I have two attic fans, but typically you install it where it's like in your livable space. You have like a shutter, and the pressure of the fan actually pulls the shutter open and then pulls the air from inside the house into the attic, and then you need to make sure that you have like attic ventilation, which that's not great right there. Probably more than that, to allow the hot air that's in the house to come into the attic, and then so it's creating positive pressure in the attic, and it needs to find a way out, and then you would have attic vents to let it out. I don't really like that way, because if I have positive pressure in the attic, if it can't get out fast enough, then it's going to be pushing all this nasty attic insulation into my house, which I didn't really like that idea. So what I did is I just have it pumping right out of the house. So it's sucking the air that's in the attic out of the house, creating negative pressure in the attic, which is hopefully pulling the inside air through any cracks and crevices in the house out. And I actually have a couple openings in my house where it kind of bleeds into the attic. So this has actually worked pretty well for keeping our house cool. But another added benefit is you're constantly cycling fresh air into the house. And like I said, my house, it's like 120 years old. It always has like a nasty old house smell, and since we've installed this, that's really gone away. It's also because there's constant air circulation in the attic and kind of throughout the whole house now. It's pulling all that moisture out of the house and kicking it outside, which is another added benefit. If you have any suggestions or comments about this, you can leave a comment. I just figured this would be a little bit of helpful information for anyone that doesn't necessarily want to install a whole HVAC system in their house. And I mean, you could use this in conjunction with an AC system, because if it's getting like 150 degrees in your attic and you have a central AC, it's going to be fighting that temperature when it's like usually ducting is through the attic. I just feel like this is like such a helpful device to really circulate that hot air, get it out of your house, and also just have like a healthier living environment. I'd read a statistic that like the inside air of your house, because it's not like constantly being circulated, it's actually much more full of contaminants than outside air. So this would definitely help. Like, we can open our windows inside the house right now, and you can see the curtains actually pulling back, because there's so much pressure pulling the air through the entire house. So yeah, it's just a cool little piece of information. I've actually gotten a couple of these because people people don't want them in their house anymore. I don't know if they just don't understand what they do, or I don't know. People like having AC, but I feel like it's very, very helpful to keep a healthy living environment and a cool living environment, especially in like the evening, like around 6-7 o'clock. We turn the AC off, open the windows, have this thing going, and we have just a constant breeze going through our whole house. It's definitely a nice thing to have. I'll go ahead and show you how the other attic fan looks from the bottom. That's actually on our porch, and I'll show you how that works. Alright, so now you can see that other attic fan that I have in the attic, and I have this nail in it just so it can like circulate the air from the porch. But when this fan is going, it has enough force to open up this baffle, and then it's pulling all that air out of whatever space it's attached to and pumping it into the attic. And like I said, it works, but I just don't like the idea of like around light fixtures. It's never sealed like properly. Any break in the drywall, the corners of the drywall, if you're putting positive pressure in the attic and there's not enough ventilation, it's going to push that nasty attic insulation back into your house. But I mean, it does work. It's just not the way that I found that I liked it to work best. I just have a nail in there right now just to hold it open so it'll suck the air out. But hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you have any positive or negative comments about what I've showed you, and shut up and do it yourself.